Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Kwakadash, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, Yahweh Shah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. I want to give a double honor to the apostles, a great millstone, who are summit this truth. I want to give a peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth and risk their life to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Lord willing, the video is edifying. Lord willing, I can get something from this video. I'm going to get a couple of precepts here in Hebrews, the 10th chapter. I'm gonna get a couple of verses here. This is basically going to be just a boost video, a boost for the spirit video. This is one of the passages that I go to, frequent, in order to boost, and just remember that the things that happen to you during this walk, is not. You can't look at it as it's meant to break you. You got to look at it as it's meant to build you. A lot of things that, because scriptures say, well, we're corrected in measure, right? So therefore we're not judged with the world. Okay, we understand the judgment that is coming to the world, which is thermonuclear missiles. But before that, right, you have the famine, right? Famine of bread, famine of the word, right? You have martial law, okay? You got the race wars, right? You got wars, rumors of wars, you got earthquakes, you got pestilences, you got different things that's going to come upon the world, okay? And that is the judgment that the world is going to receive, and that is the judgment that the world is going to get. All right, that's why scriptures say what? Matter of fact, let me just grab it real quick because I mentioned it in the last video. Let's get Isaiah 30. And 1, it says, woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel but not of me. Yeah, they take counsel but not of the Lord. What are they taking counsel of? Well, of the world, right? And the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, so they're taking counsel on wicked things. Okay, it says, in that cup, while the truth is out here to be found, right? Our people is taking counsel in the things that they see and the things that they trust in, which the things that they see and the things that they trust in are wicked, okay? It says, in that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, and that they may add sin to sin. And that's what they do, right? They don't, right? They don't sit at the Lord's counsel. They don't reverence the Lord. They don't have any respect toward the Lord. They might say so with their mouth, but with their actions, they don't. This is why they will walk past the truth on the highways and byways and then walk away still saying that they believe in God. Well, how? How do you say you believe in God and you were just tested and you failed the test? Right? The Lord presented the truth unto you, right? And it makes, even though it made sense to you, because some people would make sense to, but what? You either hear what, oh, I'll be back next week, or yeah, that makes sense, but I don't agree with this part, or sometimes it just don't. But for the people who will make sense to, and you understand in your spirit, oh, that makes sense, but you're just not disciplined enough, or you don't want to give what it takes to be in the truth. Really, it's up to the Lord whether you come to the truth or not. But for those who don't want to give what it takes to be in the truth, or give what it takes to show up day in and day out, right? I mean, you can't truly say that you fear the Lord or believe in the Lord, right? Because you only believe in the Lord when it's convenient for you or when you need help, right? That's Jake. That's the majority of Jake for you, right? That's when it's convenient, right? Or when they need help in something. Oh, God, please. Right? But when things are balanced or things are going well, you don't think about the Lord, man. You don't. You don't. You only think about him because you got that genie-like mentality. Like you think the Lord is a genie and he's not. Okay? It says, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh. Now, the modern day Pharaoh, right, will be the lead, really the president, but really the leaders of America, to be honest with you. Because, Pharaoh, ancient and ancient Egypt, Pharaoh had power, right? And the president is He takes orders from those who are truly in power, right? So, the modern day rulers of this society is who our people gravitate towards. Just like in ancient Egypt, they gravitated towards whatever Pharaoh was saying. It was, forget what Moses was saying. It was, oh, Pharaoh this, Pharaoh that. Oh, woo, woo. Even when Moses, tried to, when Moses, was questioning Pharaoh, right, about certain things and all that, and Pharaoh had made it hard for Jake. Jake was complaining to Moses. Okay. Oh man, you made him mad. Ooh, right? Our people, man, they trust in captivity. They have Stockholm syndrome. Okay. It says that walk to go down, but they don't know anything else, nor do they want to know anything else. It says that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked in my mouth. And the things that they do want to know, they want it to be convenient for the flesh. That's why these niggas dive into being a Muslim. Right? I heard this dude talking in an interview the other day, and he was like, yeah, I'm a Muslim, so I can't, we couldn't look at no white strippers, but I'll rob though. I'll rob. I ain't perfect. I'll rob. Like, nigga, what? But scripture say that a wicked man find an excuse to do evil. Okay? These niggas pick and choose what they want to follow. But in the truth, you can't do that. Okay? It says that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. So what you trusted in, which is America, and what you trusted in, which is the so-called white man, is going to be your shame. Okay? It says in the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion. Because who you going to call on when these sad perils come? Who are you going to call on when America's at the bottom of the totem pole? Who are you going to call on, man? Then you're going to try to look for the Lord. Oh, didn't he? Oh, where's the prophets at? Where's the prophets? Right? But scripture say what? It's going to be a famine of the word. So what? The truth is not going to be available like how it is now. Okay? What do you think? I mean, why do you think they're taking off videos, right? Why do you think they're taking off certain different things, man? Okay, striking videos, striking brothers' pages, and brothers are telling that you can look up what brothers are saying, and it's all fact, right? But again, you want to know who's in power? Figure out who you can't talk about. Okay, this is Hebrews 10:31. It says, "It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, but call to remembrance the former days in which after you were illuminated." See, illuminated, right? Which means when you receive this truth, ye endured a great fight of afflictions. Because when you come into the truth, when you go to Sirach 2:1, it says, when you come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. There's a lot of things that you're going to be fighting against, man, in the spirit, mentally, right? But in Sirach 14:2, it says, blessed is the man that doesn't let his conscience condemn him. Okay, it says, partly was ye were made a gazing stock both by reproaches and afflictions, and partly whilst ye became companions of them that were so used, right? We became a gazing stock. We became something to mock and laugh at. We became the butt of the joke, right? But it's okay, because through the foolishness of preaching, we please the Lord, man. Okay? Yeah, we might look foolish to you people, but we're actually doing our job, right? We're actually doing, because what? Before honor is humility, as the scriptures say. Okay? It says, for ye had compassion of me and my bonds, and took joyfully the spoiling of your goods. Yeah, we took, so brothers had what? They risk certain things. They not risk certain things, but they sacrifice certain things, right? I would say risk too, because you risk your job by being out there on the highways and byways if you have one, right? Your so-called boss might see you and boom, right? You whatever, man. But you risk, right? Certain different things. Okay, you brothers might have had to get rid of women, right? Brothers might have to get rid of certain different things to be here, right? But that's how you know that you in the truth, man. That's because when you get tested, right? And if you like IUIC, right? I say this just to make it make sense. They had a Passover, man. I was looking at the video. They had a Passover, and Nate was on the horse. It don't look like none of them guys are. It look like they in heaven, man. Like they're heaven, right? And heaven is just a state, okay? It don't look like these guys are, are mourning or anything like that, right? It just doesn't, okay? So if everything is going your way and you in the truth, are you really in the truth? Now, I'm not saying that it has to go bad 100% of the time. It's not, but it's gonna be some good days. It's gonna be some bad days. But if nothing is happening to you, like you ain't battling nothing, and it's like a head scratcher. You know what I mean? And them guys don't look like, like for all the people that's in their so-called camp, right? How many of those people do videos? Where the videos at? All those people who stormed the stadium, where are they videos at? I'm sure those guys are not really doing videos, right? Where their works at, man? They gotta have works, okay? It says, "For ye had compassion on me in my bonds, and took joyfully the spoiling of your goods, knowing in yourselves that ye have in heaven a better and an enduring substance." So knowing yourselves that in heaven, right, in the kingdom, right, we have a better and enduring substance, which is going to be ours. Okay, it says, "Cast not away therefore your confidence, which have a great recompense of reward." And to have confidence in something, you got to have faith in it. Okay, it says, For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of the Most High, ye might receive the promise. So after we done the will, that we might receive the promise, might receive it, man. That we might, because even the righteous should scarcely be saved, right? And that's why you got to be and remain humble in this thing, man. Okay. It says, for yet a little while, and he that shall come will come and will not tarry. Now the just, and who's coming? Yahweh Shai. Okay. It says, now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe in the saving of the soul. So yeah, man, right? We're not drawn back, Lord willing, right? We're not drawn back into this world. We're not drawn back into sin. We're not drawn back into the American mindset and the American way. No, right? But Lord willing, we get to stay in this truth and to continue to strive after righteousness and push, right, until the Lord come back, man. Okay, hold what ye have until the Lord come back. Okay. So hey, with that, Lord, when the video is edifying, Lord, when I can got something from this video, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Kwakadash. I want to tell you brothers to keep pushing on to the next. Shalom.